Want to take that tape off?
Sure.
Let me see your other forearm here.
That's where they had the IV in.
Before. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a little bit swollen from before, maybe.
Right there.
Okay. So yeah, I'll clamp it off here. And get the saline ready here.
That's the clamp. Okay, because I attached this to the clamp for each line.
Right. And until the little bubble comes out the top there, we know that we've got all the air out. And then I'll see when you disconnect it, there's naturally a little bit of a bubble there. There's really not a whole lot you can do about that. Okay.
Can you draw it back a bit to see if there's anything or no?
I'm gonna unclamp this and just see if there's anything still dripping from it. Nope, so there's nothing dripping out of it anymore, so that means it's gone.
Okay.
It's good. So then we actually don't even need to flush from this part because it'll use up some of the saline. So what I'm gonna do is disconnect it from here. So you just twist and that just comes off. So that's the extension tubing that we used.
Okay. But if I'm by myself and I do that, then I'll keep
Oh, then yeah, just keep it on and just flush it right from here.
Okay.
I'm gonna put another alcohol wipe here, which looks like I put it away. Anytime you do anything with this cap, this is an alcohol first. Oh, there's one right there. So we use this one. And I'm gonna disconnect this. Then there's still bubbles there at the top. This just goes straight into there. You push and twist. Easy. And then you just flush it. I see there's a bubble down there, but until you get to the very end, that bubble's not going to come out. You taste it?
Right. It says it's an everything.
Being able to taste medication?
So will it not even reach that because it'll just stop there that way?
What, that little bubble there? Yep, I'll stop before we get there. Okay, and then I'm going to clamp it. Twist it off. Okay. And that's the saline. And then this is the heparin that'll keep the line open so that we don't get a clot in there.
Do we need to wipe it down again or no?
Always better to wipe it off each time. You can kind of push it with your pinky. I wonder if you'll taste the heparin.
You do two of them?
Twist it off. And then the most important thing when you're done is make sure that that guy's clipped. Okay?
Okay.
Yep, I'm going to flush the other one just with heparin only. Just to kind of flush it through, make sure it stays nice and clean in there and doesn't
Oh, so you do two, so I should do two heparins then, basically.
one in each. You don't need to do
Oh, you're doing the other one.
I'm going to flush this one. Since it hasn't been flushed since I don't really know when the last time is it was flushed.
So you're doing both then.
Yep. Once a day probably is enough to flush.
Now if that's clipped, it'll create pressure, right?
What's that?
Like if I forget to unclip that. The clip down here, I gotta
Oh,
push
you won't.
it.
Yeah, you won't be able to get anything in it.
But if we're alternating between the two, then each of them will be flushed once a day. If we do
Correct.
like the okay.
So I can only. Do we still need to do both per each time, or just
No.
Okay.
Once a day for this one. Whichever one you don't use, Just maybe in the morning, flush it. Meeting a little bit of resistance when I pull back. Maybe just move your arm this way a little bit.
It's not clogged.
What you don't want to do is force it. And sometimes it's just a positional thing, so that's, yeah, there we go. Or stretch your arm out. Let me have you sit up and like put your arm at a 90-degree angle from your body.
Like that?
Turn your body this way towards her. There you go. And then go out this way.
Okay.
Sometimes it's gymnastics. Nope, there it is.
Oh, okay.
Why does that happen like that?
It's where it's positioned inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so even up here could have
There's blood in it there. I'm going to get a new one and use, because I don't want to have any blood in there.
Okay.
We want to make sure it's just only heparin in there,
Okay.
so that it won't clog.
So new to the heparin.
Working now?
Flushing like a dream.
I feel like I'm gonna miss a step.
That's why I'm filming
I
it,
know.
and that's why we've got everything.
Really, the most important thing is unclamping it when you're using it, clamping it when you're not using it. And then these guys just plug right in and out. And then when the nurses come, they'll change those caps once a week.
And then cleaning.
And then cleaning. Yep, and if you just remember to always clean it before you touch it, then you know you're covered.
Now, do you want to try to replace this or no?
I'm not going to change that dressing today. I'll have them change that on Monday when they come. Since
Okay.
it was just changed, you don't want to expose.
Yeah, just
Anytime you change it, then you leave it open to happen. But since it was just changed on the 11th, and it looks like it's dry, it looks like it's all sealed and secured in there, no bacteria is going to get in there. I think, we don't want to over change it.
So we're done then.
We're done.